Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, as always, BitBoy. We would love for you to become part of our community. We call it the Bit Squad, the best community in all of crypto YouTube, only getting bigger by the day. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and come join us in our Telegram chat. You can find that link down below. So we're giving away $500 of Bitcoin, and we're actually doing it tomorrow. So today is the last day of the contest, so make sure you like and comment on this video, and also make sure you're a subscriber so you have a chance to win. You can get the full description below. We're actually going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where we are going to announce the winners. We're going to wait for probably, some people to get on there before we do it. We're not going to do it at the very beginning, but we're not going to put the names and accounts of the winners up. You've got to watch the live stream to be able to win. Of course, if you're watching it on a playback, you can fast forward it to when we do the winners. And why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this for the simple fact that whenever I've done contests and I put the winners, say, in a comment or something like that, I get so many scammers trying to pretend they are the winner. I had somebody on Instagram reach out to me and say they won one of my contests on Twitter. I had a fake person on Twitter copy somebody's account. And if you follow the instructions I'm going to give tomorrow in the live stream, then I think we're going to make this thing scam-proof and make sure that the right people get the right winnings. So today, let's go ahead and start looking at the markets. So right now, the markets are coming in at 229, almost $230 billion. Bitcoin dominance is at 53%, just still hovering in that same range. Bitcoin's actually up a little bit today, coming in at $7,057. Why is this significant? I think it's pretty significant because I definitely thought we were not going to go back up over 7, but I did think we were going to go back down. I didn't think it was going to go back up so quickly. But of course, it hasn't gone up that high. It hasn't, pierced 7,100 or anything like that. So 7,500 is a number I've heard that we're really going to have to cross over before people will start saying, oh, we're bullish again. But to me, I don't know. I feel like up until we're at past 10,000. 10,000, we keep getting that resistance there and going back down as we did in April. And, we've got all kinds of different resistance points between here and there. But at the end of the day, hopefully we'll go up. I know that's what everybody wants. But, Satoshi, when will you give the people what they want? Dogecoin has been killing it today. It is up 41%. Redcoin at 25% and Monero at 12.85%. Those are all over 10% winners. There were some winners today, even though Bitcoin didn't go up that much, just about 1.5%. We've got a lot in the 1 to 8% range. So Dogecoin, like I said, just absolutely killing it, doing really well. I don't know what is really spurred on. I don't think there's any great Dogecoin news. I don't know. Maybe Dogecoin signals the great bull run. We'll just have to see. So biggest loser of the day, no coin, continuing to go back down. Start not quite looking like a pump and dump because it hasn't returned to close to where it was before it pumped earlier this week. But it just continues correcting. Moac, Walton Chain, all down over 5%. So some of the losers. So I want to talk to you guys about something that has been bothering the crap out of me. And I'm going to try I'm not going to name names in this. I blocked out, as you guys can see, the channel here, so you can't see the description or the person's logo. But this is from a video from someone who has 48,000 subscribers. This video was posted earlier today, but it has been out for several hours at this point. As you guys can see, it has 29 views. 48,000 subscribers, 29 views. Now look at the comments here. Comments are very interesting because, as you can see, this person made a little mistake in the comments and actually doubled up their comment buy. Yes, that's right, guys. YouTubers in crypto can buy comments. So as you can see, they accidentally doubled up on their comment buy, and they actually got the same accounts posting the same comments twice. So obviously that's super sketchy. Another thing, this person has their number of likes and dislikes turned off. As you can see, I can click here, click there, whatever it might be, and all of a sudden it doesn't show the numbers. So it is really, really sketchy that this is going on. This is one of their videos from earlier in the week. As you can see, it has, and yes, I did dislike it. I'm going to unclick that so it doesn't get added to my dislike videos and you can find it. But it has 13,969 views on it. Now, it has 27 comments, this time not doubled up, may I add. But it has 27 comments, and now knowing that this person is a comment purchaser, then you have to know that obviously these comments are purchased as well. Now, why is this important? Well, before that, let's look at one of my videos. 379 views. This is my video I did earlier today. 49 likes and 1 dislike. I see a dislike, guy. That's okay. And 62 comments. Now, if you'll see here, it says you have comments awaiting my review. Those are all spam comments, and I'm going to delete all of those. I'd never let them onto my channel. If you ever see a link in a video on a YouTube channel, you can guarantee pretty much it is spam. And a lot of the YouTubers that are not organic, that are not authentic, that are lying to you about their numbers, drastically lying to you about their numbers, they're going to go ahead and include all those comments. They want the spam comments because it makes it look like they're getting comments. But in a good range would be if someone has, let's say, between 5 to 10% of comments or likes compared to the number of views, that's pretty average for a good channel. Now, if it's above that, if somebody has, if somebody has 379 views and they've got 200 likes or 200 comments, then that's also a red flag. But as you guys can see, I actually have really, really high engagement numbers. We'll go to Crypto Love, who also has, he's got more subscribers from the bull run, so his engagement per subscriber probably isn't quite as high as mine. He's obviously a lot bigger than mine is, and his content's great. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he probably has 20,000 subscribers that were here in January and December and have left out of crypto like a lot of people have. So if you see here, he's got 7,729 views and 362 likes. So puts it right in about that 5% range I was talking about. 175 comments. So you can see that is also a high number of comments. And yes, we both do giveaways and we get a lot of comments that way. But I can guarantee you, if someone has, 20,000 views on their video, they're going to have more than 20 comments. And there's certainly not going to be people commenting twice. Now, why is this important? Well, number one, it just chaps me. It chaps me pretty good knowing that, there are people out there that are buying subs like out of control. The one we just looked at has bought about 9,000 subs this month. And why is this so important? Well, it chaps me, but it's more important than that. It's for the community. Because what do you think when you go to a channel that's got 50,000 subscribers? What is your first reaction going to be? You're going to think, oh, this guy's legit. He's got 50,000 subscribers. For you that are more hardcore crypto junkies, you might not think to yourself that, oh, he definitely knows what he's talking about, because you've been around long enough to know that all the YouTubers do not know what they're talking about. And as you guys know, I say I'm no expert. I'm just a giver of information. But some people out there do pretend to be experts in what they're doing. And, it's really troubling when someone is faking to be an expert or faking to be someone who knows what they're talking about, because that's the exact kind of person that runs unchecked and people are going to, in the next bull run, listen to again. And they're going to listen to them because they've got subscribers and they think they have credibility. And then that's going to make people want to subscribe to their channel because you feel like you're left out. This guy's got 50,000 subs. Maybe I should subscribe to him. And so this is a huge problem in the YouTuber community in crypto. And honestly, I don't really see it getting any better anytime soon. I probably see it getting worse because fortunately for me, I was born in the bear market in crypto. And so I don't really know what it's like to be on a parabolic run in subscribers. It hasn't happened yet. But a lot of these guys do, who were here around that time, and it's been hard to grow in the bear market. So this is just something that, like I said, is something that I really feel like you guys need to know. make sure when you're watching YouTubers, don't just go off their subscriber count. Don't go off their view count. If their numbers look funny, then they probably are. So, okay, moving on to the news. That was my rant over. I know it was real long, but it is very important, I feel like, in the crypto community. So, Google and Mastercard cut a secret deal to track retail sales. I hate when people say sales like sells, or they say, hey, I need to go to this sell, or, people just don't know the difference between sale and sell sometimes, and it drives me crazy. But in this case, it is sales. I misspoke. But Google has actually created a database using information it bought from Mastercard about your credit card purchases. That is right. A backroom deal that people are not supposed to know about. Google paid Mastercard millions of dollars. Alphabet Inc.'s Google and Mastercard Inc. brokered a business partnership during about 4 years of negotiations, according to 4 people with knowledge of the deal, 3 of whom worked on it directly. The alliance gave Google an unprecedented asset for measuring retail spending, part of the search giant's strategy to fortify its primary business against onslaughts from Amazon.com and others. This is very sketchy. This, I would argue, is even sketchier than sketchy YouTubers. So, basically, your information is for sale, and Google is using that. And so, if you wanted to do Google AdWords, Google had a special deal for you. If you paid them enough money, spent enough on their advertising platform, they would also give you analytics based on that credit card data so you could set up your ad a little bit better. The rich get richer. They keep squeezing the profit margins from every company that they can, and it is an absolute joke. And this is why we are fighting against what we are fighting for. This is why Basic Attention Token, interviewing a place called U2 here in a couple days on Monday night, Poet, Boosto, all of these places, what they're trying to do is reward content creators without having to go through these sketchy online advertising companies. So, next we have another sketchy story about Bank of America. They are freezing accounts of customers suspected of not being U.S. citizens. Now, they're asking for extra documentation to provide to the bank if you are a citizen or not. But it's a lot of people have been caught up in this and getting their accounts frozen, even though they actually are a citizen. Sometimes what Bank of America has done is sent people a little card in the mail that asks for extra documentation. But what's happening is most people are just throwing it away because it looks like junk mail. And because of that, they're getting their accounts frozen. People's checks have been bouncing. They haven't been able to pay their rent and things like that. And it's just another case that we're seeing of banks not holding up their end of the bargain. People say cryptocurrency is a scam. I say the banks are a scam. I say Bank of America being able to freeze your money is a scam. That's not right. They shouldn't be able to do that. We saw it yesterday in the sob story on Reddit, how a bank basically just took $16,000 for a guy. And honestly, it makes me very nervous for a time when I will cash out of crypto. Is my bank going to just try to take that money when I send it from Coinbase or wherever I send it from? I don't know. That is a good question and something that I have definitely been thinking about. So interesting story here about NEO, how the price has bled 40% in August. It is the worst performing big crypto, and that means the top 25 projects. It is back around $20 right now, and it's just so crazy to think how low it's gotten. Of course, I mentioned several times the meme that says that NEO should rebrand to Ant Shares, talking about last year when it rebranded from Ant Shares to NEO, because just as fast as it went up, it has gone back down. As you guys know, I have actually lost confidence in NEO. I wish I could go back to some of those videos where I talked about I thought NEO would be number 3, and I could say, hey, let's get in a time machine and change that, because I don't think it's true anymore. I've lost all confidence in NEO, not all, but most. It will have to do something really special for me to jump back on board. All kinds of different reasons. I do think Ontology is kind of replacing it. Elasto is also a Chinese project that is, really making progress, while NEO is really in a standstill and decreasing, more than any other crypto in the last in the last month. So I saw an article, and I don't have it right here in front of me. Basically, it was talking about how the top 20 cryptos and how they're going to do, but not just the top 20. It was more than that. And very interesting that it said Ethereum was actually going to be around the same price it is now in, I think it was 2023, so maybe about 4 to 5 years from now. And then also, a couple that it said were going to do very well, along with Bitcoin, were Decred, who we had Marco on the show yesterday, as you guys know, and also Monero. So very interesting, because I know Marco told me when we talked last week, he also thought Monero is one that could last. So Bitcoin, Decred, and Monero, I don't know. Maybe those will be the 3 store of value coins that will really go forward. So I got this request to look at Amon by someone in the Bit Squad. I don't take spamming requests, but if you're part of our community and you want me to look into something, I will. So Amon is actually ranked 956 on coinmarketcap.com. You can look at the numbers. You can pull it up yourself. Right now, the volume is very low. Market cap is very low. But basically what they're doing is something similar to Monaco or BitPay. Some of these projects where you're actually able to get a credit card, or I guess a debit type card for your crypto, and to be able to spend it. So I'm not really sure how I feel about these yet. I think that this has definitely some good points about it. You can select a currency. You can always pay with that same currency. You can use their AI system, which I believe will help you select which crypto would be the best one for you to spend at a given time. And then it has a wallet that goes along with it. So, I mean, at first glance, the project looks really, really great. But with it being so low on CoinMarketCap, it's purely speculative at this point. And I've certainly taken a flyer on some speculative projects. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do, but just know when you invest in something like this, like, it really is a gamble, and what you are counting on is a bull run. Because without a bull run, lower cap projects like this almost have no chance. But if the bull run comes, now all of a sudden you have a huge risk versus reward potential, where you have risked some of your funds into these smaller cap projects. And of course, you know, they could have 100x gains. I'm not saying this one will, as you guys don't know. I don't talk about price predictions because that's asinine. I can't give you a price. It's all based on the market, and really at this point on Bitcoin. But this does look like a pretty interesting project. I was actually thinking about getting one. You can buy, or you can sign up for one of the cards right here on the site, which is amon.tech. All right, guys, that is it. I know I went on a huge rant about YouTube. I just think that stuff is really important. I think everybody needs to be authentic and transparent about what they're doing. And you know what? There's a lot of YouTubers, not just in crypto, that pump their numbers up some. It's a pretty common thing. I think you guys would be surprised how common it is. However, if someone is like 100% fake, that is absolutely crazy. So don't investigate it. Don't try to figure out who that YouTuber is. I'm not trying to specifically call people out. What I'm trying to do is educate you so you actually know what to look for when you're looking for YouTubers to watch. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. We're going to do the live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Sunday, I'm actually going to a NASCAR race in Darlington with a project. I'm pretty excited about it. I will be seeing Crypto Love there, and I'm sure we'll take some pictures or, you know, talk about our beers or whatever it might be. But I still will have a couple videos for you out on Sunday. I just won't be able to do my news video because I'm going to do one Saturday night, and it doesn't make any sense to turn around Sunday morning first thing and do another news video. So we will be having a video, you know, a news video on Monday, so we'll catch up everything from Sunday. So everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. Big shout out to the Bit Squad. Check it. BitBoy out.